Bradford City sacked the manager, getting a new one. What do you reckon to that? As a Bradford City fan.
The thing is, it's been a tough week for me personally. Like my other half,
AJ McCall.
My other half is like massively a Stuart McCall fan, and into all the whole sentiment of how he represents the club.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That,
but like me personally, I see both sides of the argument. It's a risk to keep him on, and it's a risk to not keep him on because we're sliding down the table, and it'd be hard to get back into it if he did slide down further.
They haven't gone as far as I think they will go, because I think if they'd have kept him on, I think it'd been like higher mid-table, unless they'd have really swung it round. But
exactly, yeah. Even if he turned it around, it still seemed to be changing in a negative way.
But has he had a chance to bed in the new signings?
Well, that's the other argument, isn't it?
Well,
but I that pissed me off as well. Like everyone's saying on Twitter, we need new players, but we were signing players anyway.
Yeah. Well, they signed 3 in one.
They've got enough
day.
attacking players, and then it's more with defence. They need another centre back, which they kind of got with this Australian guy, but. When it happened, I thought, because it means that someone's good's coming in, but that hadn't happened. So I'm kind of now thinking, is it the right thing because of that?
I think to replace him, they should have waited, see what effect the signings would have made. So, like, because with how crazy the playoffs and how tight it is in the top half of League One, I think you'd only need 3 good weeks and then you're back in 4th. Like Simon Grayson, though.
Yeah, well,
the Neil Warnock of the League One.
Yeah, but he might go to Barnsley, so.
Well, they did say they were going to go to Leeds, but he's favourite still. Favourite
for Bradford.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it's changed since. There's been about 7 different favourites since Stuart McCall got sacked.
Yeah.
So
one Stuttgart former manager.
Yeah, I like the sound of that, but I think that was just because he was German.
Well, he's not going to do a David Wagner though, is he? I think Simon Grayson, that's how Huddersfield turned from League One to Premier League. It started with Simon Grayson. It's just a quick fix for me.
Yeah, and it won't be changing much. Like if this Hans Wolf guy came in, it'd be changing everything.
Hans Wolf?
That's what it's called.
Fuck me, that's an incredible name.
He'd change a lot or want to change a lot. But I think Grayson comes in and it's not too similar to what McCall
status quo. That's what I think they need.
McCall, some people always said he was too friendly with the players and stuff.
I think they are a top 10 League One team, so not changing the right lot's probably a good thing. And if it is Simon Grayson, obviously he's from Yorkshire, he must be. He's managed that many fucking Yorkshire clubs.
I looked. He's from Ripon. He lives in Skipton, so it's not a big commute for him.
Get that ball cup going, man. Fucking hell.
Right now, I said Ripon.
Yeah, I know, man. No, but I've driven through Ripon. Been past it.
He's born in Ripon and lives in Skipton.
Do you know, I once drove past Andy O'Brien's house.
Oh wow. He's a legend around these parts.
Yeah.
I could even
he lives in Knaresborough.
I'd even go for like Smith and Nolan. I'd go for something like that, but that's a bit too radical as well.
Nah, I don't. Yeah.
A lot of people have said Michael Flynn because he played over 100 games for City and he's doing well at Newport.
Give it Dean Windass then if you're gonna go down that route.
This is the problem with Stuart anyway, that he played for the club. Well, I mean Grayson.
Well, no, but he's had managerial experience.
Grayson played for him a couple of times, I think, on loan, but
no, but I think Grayson's more equipped as a manager to deal with getting up.
Yeah, I think he's a bit tougher. He'll get a bit more out of him.
So I think if they get Simon Grayson, I think they'll go up next season. I don't think this season they'll go up. But you think
I don't know if he'll go up either way, but I think if I don't get to the final of the playoffs, have failed. If I do, then that's alright.
Well, because that's what they did last season.
Year. They needed to go up last year, really.
That was cruel, though, wasn't it? It was last 5 minutes.
That's when they needed to go up. That was McCall's probably the best manager's moment, leading City out at Wembley, and that's when they should have gone up.
Yeah, well.
Because now the league's Blackburn and Wigan are huge.
Yeah,
and
but to be fair, look who's coming down Championship this season. Hull, Sunderland.
Yeah, but I think Sunderland might carry on sliding, to be fair.
Nah, the League One, I think they'll... they won't dominate, but I think they'll do a Blackburn and just sneak in automatics next season.
Hull will be there, but I think if Sunderland come down, honestly,
I don't think Hull will go down, but they are in the relegation zone. That was actually in depth, so yeah, fuck you, Redknapp.